Okay, so what I thought mostly about the gaming process was not too much. I just thought it was just about playing video games. I thought it was just something to where you're allowed to enjoy yourself and not know much. So I thought you were just playing it and see how good it was until I started doing research on it, and the research that I did helped a lot about it, and it helped me do a lot of things for it. It made me think that wow, this is actually kind of hard to do, and I thought it was interesting, and I thought it was something that I could do. I thought I was able to do it. Um, there was there was a lot of things to just say. There was about you had to complete it multiple times. The game you had to do pretty much a lot of things, as in saying um, you had to well play the game multiple times, figure out the glitches, figure out what's wrong with it, and figure out like what else about it. Um, then you have to tell them, the game developers, what was wrong with it and how it was, and the way it's supposed to be, how you should put your own opinions on it. You're supposed to do your own things, basically. Tell them that what you think would be better in the game, and if they approve it, they put it on it, and you might get a better promotion. You might get something better, maybe to become a game developer with them. You might be able to end up being a game developer and making the games with them and doing things like that. Well, before that, when you're a game tester, you actually have to have a diploma. I Either a high school diploma, or you might get lucky to have someone that will allow you to get on it, like if you had a trusted friend or any of that sort. Um, Things like that. And I have someone that will do that for me, which is fantastic. I have a person. His name is Joe, and it's basically one of my dad's friends, and he works for Blizzard Gaming. So I'm planning on working there because there's a game that I really like there. Um, but so back on the track, you have to have a diploma, or you have to go to college for it. You have to do things like that. You can also just go there and tell them what you're good at, and like when you have the job interview, you have to have the Xbox One or the Xbox, any Xbox or any console that you have, and tell them what you love about it, how much do you play it, and all the other things, like as in saying you need to be like saying that this is how you control it. There's some things like I figured out myself, things that are interesting about it. Then after that, they might hire you on how much you say about it. They might just, promote you maybe. They might actually say, hey, you were fantastic on that job interview. You might get a little promotion before you go. But I doubt they'll do that. I'm not entirely sure. So, in other words, you do that, you become a game tester, and you have to be on it for like 9 hours straight, which is kind of exhausting. But sometimes it's not. Sometimes it actually, it's actually helpful to do. Now I'm stuck. I want to be like that. I want to actually play for 9 hours straight, but sometimes it does affect the brain. But that's the price I'm willing to take because games were always there for me. So I think it's better for me to do that. So, and I would think I would do a very good job. I think that if I start to do that, I think it would go up to a higher level. It would go up to something to where it's it might go something big. I might be someone that people well know me. I mean, you never know. Knowing that, what you can do in the world. So I think that would be personally for me would be better to do that. So this is about game testing, and I absolutely love it. And yeah, so this is all I got.